Alrighty. Right off the bat, it clicks over into this. I mean, who else would it be on the other end of the line? If you called me directly. What's that? Never heard of it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that. Yep, so I figured on that. Alright, so a few pieces of information that I do have to at least cover at the beginning of all this. There's been a lot of events and stuff that's been happening since specifically the last time that there was any recording session done. A lot more of my team is to the extent of actually being at level 100 and Ivy and Eevee trained. There's also the addition now of actually having not only Iron Treads, but I think that's Iron Moth? Yeah, Iron Moth. They came from special events. There was also specifically the event for the, I forget the name of that, Mightiest. The Unrivaled Eevee event that took place, as well as the factor of both Dialga and Palkia's events. And also the fact for the free Darkrai and the free Lucario. Now technically I need to switch these around because that's not the order that I got these. There we go. But that doesn't change up with the events of some of the other stuff, such as the additional shiny Pokemon I've caught since then. And regardless of whatever specifically takes place, the thing at the end of the day though is, like how I started the first episode of the DLC for the Teal Mask, the starter specifically that I pick has to be the same starter specifically that I start the whole next part with. So, in this case with it, until another Pokemon is specifically caught, Damsel is the one that's going to be in the lead. Just like Jalapeno was the one that was in the lead before. Now, like last time as well, I'm going to try to get both Marsh and Chaos in on the action at some point to listen in and watch in. Well, mostly watch in. But Chaos is not available at the moment, so he'll probably be part of the next episode with it. Marsh, on the other hand, has not to respond yet, so we'll see how all this plays out. It'll also be hilarious if I do end up getting a shiny. But the Pokemon's choices specifically is going to run just like it did with the start of this game. Looked like he had cross-eyes for a quick moment. It's got to be something I haven't used before as a starter, and also it cannot be used from the previous setup. So it means the Cargo, Yanma, and even Empoleon, if any of them are accessible in the DLC, I can't use it in this DLC that's coming up. Yeah, I was right, you really do look like you have cross eyes. Also just realized the name is Serrano. It's a pepper. Must have slipped my mind when I fell off at the ledge again. I don't know. Good old Typical Carmine. Maybe her personality lightened up since the last time we met. So this is going to be tricky to figure out what to actually do for my team. No, don't worry, he won't. Psyduck just there in the back. Well, I'm all set to go, so let's go. And I'll be ready just as soon as you fix your eyesight. Surprised you actually are walking straight with your eyes crossed like that. I mean, he's literally like... Hidden treasure of Area 0. Part 2. The Indigo Disk. Disk. Oh look, it's an Indigo Disk. Well, that's the Indigo Disk, guys, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. That's gotta suck though if most of the school is underwater. If I remember right, she's one of the Elite Four for this, I believe. I mean, she did call you out. Yeah, he's too lazy to do it. Also, I saw that there's a Wingull back there too. Also, I see both of those. There's a Blossom right there, and there's a Magmar over there. So, I'm pretty sure then that means Elekid's also, well, Electabuzz is also going to be here. It's gotta have to if specifically they've got Magmar. They wouldn't have Magmar and not Electabuzz. Okay. You're gonna have me to do that, huh? Alright, we'll make this simple then. We'll use both of my starters that I had with each storyline. The starter for the DLC and the starter from the main game. Is that enough? Oh, wait. You know, I think I just realized why they're having me do 2 Pokemon and forcing me to do two Pokemon. They're gonna have us do a double battle, aren't you? I mean, there was wild Pokemon terastallizing in Paldea too, and Kitakami. I forget what the gimmick is with that, with controlling the See, I was right. She was a member of the Elite Four. Which gym leader, specifically from the Unova region? That's gonna bug me now until I figure it out. I'll figure that out later. Also, yeah, there we go, I was right. Double battle. There's 3 Pokemon total, and they're still in the level 70 range. So this is going to be a 1-2 sweep, pretty much. Last Pokemon on the team. You're Clay's daughter, aren't you? There wouldn't be any other reason you'd have an Excadrill. Oh, at least figured that out. There we go. And watch, it turns out it's not even Clay's daughter. It's just a coincidence that it ends up being the same Pokemon that he would use. Nah, not gonna give you that. Not gonna give you that luxury. Better not make me lose my helmet and glasses. That's it. Time to murder someone. My helmet's gone. Give it back. Give it back. There. Wait. Give me my bag back. There we go. Now we're better. To the terrarium. There's nothing terrifying just having a legendary Pokemon just ride out of the tunnel. Oh, this is gonna be definitely interesting. Because I have no idea who I'm picking as starters. Or starter, per se. I think I recognize someone in the distance nearby. Right there. Right there. I forget her name. I think what I might do is try to get one of each Pokemon from each one of the different biomes. That might be the smartest idea with it. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I could just go with the easiest one, whichever one's close, but the thing is, there's always one specific topic that always intrigues me. Why specifically is the ice areas the ones that are listed as most difficult, when the ice Pokemon have the least amount of resistances? So I only picked that because I was hoping that was going to start something there. Ah, so you're drugging up the Pokemon. I would rather go to the ice area first. How about the Pokedex? I'll take the Pokedex first if that's okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sauce Buckwild. There goes a freak on a flying trapeze. See what we got. Alright, so everything is already broken off as such. Cool. There's a lot to do, actually. In addition, I do want to check out this. So they finally decided to add these two to the Pokedex. Meaning probably when the other ones come in, they might also be added to the Pokedex. But it seems like it goes all the way so far to 242. Also, I'm assuming that pretty much every starter is within the listing here, towards the very end. So we've already got a couple things done with the Pokedex with that. Geodude's alternate form there. How did we encounter it, though? I don't remember. I wonder what's going to be the first in the Pokedex, too. Watch, it's probably Doduo. So, I need to keep my eyes peeled, because the last time that I was in a situation like this, I bumped into a shiny Pokemon, or at least there was a shiny Pokemon in the distance, right behind everything. Until I get a full-on guarantee and understanding of what exactly I'm going to use for my team, I'm just going to go to town and catch a couple things. Until I know specifically that sticks out. So it's not execute. Whoever is first in the line is going to be right towards the beginning. Actually, you know what, if I'm doing that... right here. And general rule of thumb, best to walk. At least starting out, because I might miss something. Come here. I still have no full-on guarantee of who I want to make as my starter. I was right. Dodo is the first one on the list. I think. It might be as whatever comes to mind as a choice Pokemon that I want to really use. Or specifically if there's a shiny. Like it was with the Yanma that I caught at the beginning of the series. Well, that's an interesting structure. I do wonder why it's like that. We'll probably figure out that later. There's already a Scyther there, but we've already encountered a Scyther before. I think also what I might do is similar like I was doing with the previous series. If it's story related, I'm going to do it in session. If it's outside story related, such as grinding and leveling up stuff, ooh, muddy water. Speaking of muddy water, I'm kind of stuck. But yeah, anything involving storyline stuff we'll do in the sessions. If it's grinding, it'll be mostly done outside the sessions. Just because nobody wants to see me go through and just level up a bunch of stuff super quickly. That's not fun. I'm also trying to keep my eyes peeled to see if any legendary, not legendary, any, ooh! Trapinch! There will be something eventually, I can tell. Something will click and just be like, that's going to be your starter. I would say Trapinch, but Unless there's a shiny Trapinch that shows up, I've already technically caught and used a Trapinch before on a team. Oh, I just realized something. I probably won't find Electabuzz here. It's probably something where Magmar's in this because we have Scarlet, but if people have Violet, they'll have Electabuzz. That's just Yanma. Not Yanma, that's a Vibrava. That's a Yanma. What the hell am I doing? Oh. Where the fuck did you come from? I think some of the nicknaming I might decide to do off camera. Alright, let's clean the house real quick. Also, yes, I'm aware that I'm using the Quick Ball for practically almost everything. I don't care. This is my playthrough. People should be allowed to play their specific game of choice, how they enjoy it. Other than that, they can be left alone. Nothing. I have to just double check very thoroughly on that because it's kind of hard to tell sometimes still. Something's chunking along. I really gotta sneeze too. I have that light really in my eyes. That's why I look so pale. Oh, hello there. What I need is you. Also, I see that. There's a Tyrogue right there. I bet that's going to be extremely confusing. Because you've got the regular Geodude and Graveler in this area as well as the Alolan Geodude and Graveler. Why are both there? Hang on a moment, hang on. That's a curious question. Yeah, why is... Geodude, Graveler, and Golem were on Kitakami Island. Do I have to fight one of them again for it to recognize it? I'm gonna fight one of... Oh. That looked like the regular Graveler in the distance. Never mind. That explains some of my confusion. Also, I saw that. I may have been blowing my nose, but I definitely saw that. You know, there's no way of doing this that's not going to work too easily. Oh look, he lived. See, this one I caught the regular way. So you guys can leave me alone. I have to pace myself and pause every now and then. Ooh, giant cave. Wonder what's in the giant cave. The reason why I have to pace myself is make sure that there's no shiny Pokemon that decides to appear and then disappear on me because I wasn't paying attention. Why does it look like that's something that you can climb up? It is something you can climb up. Why would it make a difference though if I could just climb up the mountain range? I'm guessing that's something that's going to be made more clear later on, so... I can question as much as I want now, but it's not going to matter yet. Plus, it'd help if it actually landed on the spaces I need to. For someone that claimed to grew up playing platformers, I seem to be doing a shit job at it. Yeah, the structuring of this is a little weird. We've already got Magnemite and Magneton before. Alright, up and over. Ooh. I see two things. First and foremost, there's a Golett. I would use Golett, but I've already used Golett before, I'm pretty sure, in whites too. So, that's out of the question, unfortunately. Actually, I should have the book right over here. That's the wrong book. No, that's the right book. Hold on. Huh. So I didn't actually use it in white too. I could use this as a team, but I like Golett, but I might pass on this for now. I'm also going to try to make sure that I don't waste a Master Ball again. Most of that footage is gone. Kind of wish it wasn't gone, because I kind of would like to keep the footage. But, the Pokemon known as What Did I Do? Is a Crobat. I threw a Master Ball on accident at a Zubat in the second DLC part for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Like an idiot. This one's fighting me a little bit for sure. I would turn around and just use Duraludon as my Duraludon. Dura. Come on, Eileen. Tura. Thank you. But it's a little bit cliche, especially because of the second evolution in this DLC that they add. And yes, I'm aware I'm disregarding most cases of Pokemon battles so far. I'm saving most of the Pokemon battles for once I actually have an established team going. Hence me holding off on actually going straight to the coastal zone. Oh, Horsey. Wouldn't it be funny if it ends up being a shiny Horsey that I find? I say funny with it because I've been trying to catch a shiny Horsey when I was doing Let's Go Pikachu, and it wasn't working. I also say wouldn't it be funny because I have no method of evolving it. Yeah. I'd find a shiny Horsey to be able to use as my team, and I can't use it because I need to have someone else's game file to trade it with. And Marsh doesn't have this game. Is that Solosis out in the distance? Thought Solosis was a version exclusive for Violet. I guess they say screw the version exclusivity. Or they just switch the roles. Oh yeah, we're in the water, so everything's chunking. Yeah, what are you doing here, Solosis? You're not supposed to be in this game. You're supposed to be in the other version of the game. It's not. It's not. They put Gothita and its evolutions into both of the games. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just an idiot, that's all. Also, I see the seals. There's Milcery. Just had to investigate something real quick. Hello, Seal. I mean, hey, with all the Pokemon that I'm finding, it's not like I'm spreading around in a massive area to actively find them and catch them. I'm just making one small little box, and that's it. So, the fact that I'm catching this many Pokemon so far in this box is pretty nice. But it'll also still give me a larger area to explore afterwards. Oh, it's Minchino. They're adding more Gen 5 game Pokemon to this. They're adding more Gen 5 Pokemon to this. Also, that's a Dugong in the back. That's not terrifying. I'm gonna hold off on that. Most likely for some of these Pokemon, I'm gonna have to wait until I get to a Terra raid to actually catch them. Or I might get lucky specifically and bump into one while I'm roaming around. Like how there was a Reuniclus over there. Or like that one over there. Okay. Oh! The Hisuian Quillfish. So this literally turns out just like Basculin. A Pokemon, well, just like Basculin and also just like Growlithe. Hisuian forms that were supposed to be extinct and somehow they're reappearing here. Which is weird. Because it kind of doesn't mean they're really Hisuian anymore. Wait, hold on. Lapras! And I see that there's a Finneon over there. I'm catching way too many Pokemon in this area. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try it again. There we go. Now I caught it. Remember when this Pokemon used to be extinct? Bad times. And then bad times made good. Because of the boy that saved the day. Alright, so I do want to try and at least get to the center point here. Oh, of course, why not? Minior, there it is. I was wondering if... Minior would be in this game. Sorry, I was trying to see if that was a shiny or not. I was wondering if Minior was going to be in the game because after Sun and Moon, there was no other way to get Minior ever to Switch games. And I'd like to think that the Nintendo company was at least a little bit smart when they did this DLC and went, every single one of these Pokemon that are still not in these games, we need to find a way to get them over to these games. So let's add them to this DLC. I may actually put Minior as one of my team. I'm iffy on that though because I already have a flying type as a starter before. Okay, tell you what. Here's what we'll do. If this ends up being an orange core, it'll be our starter. I have a 1 in 7 chance of this being an orange core. If it's not an orange core, we won't use it as a starter. This is gonna be a bitch to shiny hunt, isn't it? They just made this Pokemon a bitch to shiny hunt. Also, I belled him. Hold on. One more. There was no identifying factor of what core it was. We know nothing about this. I already technically have a shiny Golurk. Sorry, I don't know why I was spacing out right there. Can't climb. Oh. What's in the central plaza? Unless this is just a resting point. This is a resting point. Okay. This is just a nice little resting stop. Alright, so we got one more area to hit. And that is this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit and run through this way real quick just to make sure that there's no more chance of running into another repeat mini-ore. Oh. Hello there. Also, there's a weird bump in the snow. Also, I didn't catch that right anyways. The bump in the snow is nothing. Okay. And Vulpix down. Just confirming. Okay. Oh, I see that. Toucanon. Unfortunately, I can't catch a Toucanon. Because what I'll need is you. Grimer. There's also something out in the distance. Oh, that's Muck. That's what that is. So with a lot of these Alolan forms, I'm guessing specifically that they're making this area to kind of be like the Alolan region almost. Which means certain other Pokemon should be making an appearance, I'd like to assume. Such as the specific appearance of, say, an Rattata and an Alolan Rattata. Because otherwise, that begs the big question. Is Rattata going to be the Pokemon that gets stuck in limbo? Well, Alolan Rattata, should I say. Because regular Rattata is actually in 2 games. Crystal Bridge. Or Prison Bridge, or whatever the hell bridge this is. It's a lot of moving trees. slight detour real quick. Oh look, the Pokemon that's going to make me flip my Switch over in order to evolve it. This Pokemon I will have to do off camera. Actually, yeah, I will have to do that one off camera. Something was behind me. What was behind me? I don't know what was behind me. Something was behind me, though. You were behind me. Tentacle. We already have a love disc before. Actually, let me see one thing real quick. I already caught Lumineon before, well, Finneon before. I didn't remember it. Weird. It's also interesting how we keep finding Terra shards all over the place. Probably because of the fact of the big giant stone in the center of the sky. I know it's not the name that's given. I already forgot that quickly what it was called. Okay, before we get to the stage of lessons, though, I do need to get some water real quick, so I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Time to go to class. Almost. Just grabbing this form of Oricorio real quick. Or not. Didn't mean to use that one. Really? You're just as bad as Duraludon. Would you stay in the Pokeball, please? Bitch. Never mind. I thought specifically this was a shiny. It's not. That's why I jumped. Oh. There's Meowstic, but where's Esper? Oh, a Comfey. Yeah, they definitely modeled this setup here as a, just like with the Alola region. Okay, maybe now I'll go to class before I get too overly distracted by something that I was intending to actually do and didn't do. It was fine. I should have just said whisper, whisper. Huh. So you are saying Alola, huh? Who the fuck are you, though? You definitely weren't from the Alolan region. I've already done that. Actually, I've caught several of them. You know what? It was a walk in the park, literally. I see that thing all the way to the right. Oh, it's more types. It was easy, like literally I was done right off the bat. Barbecues. Barbecue. I want some barbecue. Okay. BP for blueberry points, or should say battle points. There's a Blitzel right beside me. Why is there a Blitzel right beside me? Also, hi Carmine. Oh, that's your Blitzel. Anyways. I could have picked any other Alolan form, but I picked you. So. We'll have you specifically as our main. This might be a horrible idea, or it might be a fun idea. We shall see. But at least for now, let's at least make you an Alolan Muck. Let's see. I want to also do this. Alright. There's that. And then one more thing. Well, I should say two more things. I mean, what's wrong with me specifically making use of the stuff that I have with me? There's probably other people that are specifically doing their gameplay of this. And, starting off by using fully leveled 100 Pokemon to just breeze through the entire thing. Then there's those that are like me, that are actually just trying to do it from the baseline level 1, so. Well, I say level 1, but it's more like level 68. You know what, at this point with it, I should try to catch you. Because, I mean, I've found a whole bunch of you, but I've not seen a single Esper. So it leads me to believe that I'm going to have to breed for you in order to actually get an Esper. Or, you know, you could just fight me back. Also, I didn't mean to use that. Still worked. Did it auto-select quests? It did. Oh hey! There's Slackoffs that are just flat out chilling. Being chillin'. Oh. There's an Esper right there. There's not a single Esper all around in the area. It's right in front of my fucking face. I still really would like a mini more, actually. That kind of pisses me off that it exploded. For once now, I've actually finally seen a Slackoff in a tree. The entire time I was in the Paldea region, I couldn't find a Slackoff in a tree. You know how I got Slackoff? I found Vigoroth instead. I'm pretty sure, I think. No, I found Slacking. It was either Vigoroth or Slacking. And then I bred it. Jupiter. You know, I'm shocked with so far still. We are an hour and 15 minutes into the session. I don't know how long it's been since I first entered the terrarium itself, and I still haven't seen a single shiny. You know, normally it'd be like, I don't know why you're trying to find a shiny right now this very second, but the thing is, as fast as I'm finding shinies off camera, and as fast as I found a shiny when I was playing this first time for DLC stuff, I'm surprised that I haven't seen anything additional. Anyways, definitely rambling on. I just saw that, and I was just like, oh, I'll just do it real quick. Why not? Also, unless my memory's incorrect with it, The only Pokemon type I actually really have to worry about is ground types. There's Bruxish. Brux-ish. Not Brussish. Did I accidentally go to the highest point of coastal region? I did accidentally go to the highest point in the coastal region. Minior! Round 2, fucker. Remember, we're looking for an orange one. It's green. So, I'm going to catch it, but it's not going to be as the team. I see another one back there. I'm gonna give nicknames at least to these guys, because why not? We have to go all the way to here now. Alright. What do we got for this one? It's another green. Crap in a bucket. Also, after I boosted the stats... Okay, so the defense is actually now higher than the special defense. Hang on. There's one more alteration I want to do. I don't know what that is. This might be a waste of a patch. Power of Alchemy. What does that do? Copies the ability of a defeated ally. Oh, that's going to be a interesting one to have. It's the perfect time to use Shell Smash, actually. And it's green again. Are every single one of these going to be green? It's funny, I just have two camera ups in the distance just watching me as I do this fight. Council is now judging you harshly. Swear, if this one also ends up turning out to be a green one, yeah, this is gonna piss me off if I have to shiny hunt this later. I'm gonna shiny hunt this later, aren't I? Yes, I am. That's really gonna piss me off. First chance I can get either during stream or off stream that I catch this and I get a shiny of it. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind if it faints. Hey, got a yellow one. What if we try to catch them all in respective color balls? That'd be kind of neat. And impossible to do for probably one or two of them. Is there another Minior somewhere? There's one. Glad it's not nighttime exclusive. If I do end up getting an orange one, it is going to be part of the team. I will try to find all the other ones off stream so I have all 7 colors. What makes a shiny mini or a shiny mini or? That's a good question, actually. It doesn't even specify what makes it a shiny. It's probably better off that I'm doing this anyways, because I gotta at least train my Muk. Somehow. The green one. This one that's up here is going to be the last one we try, unless it uses Explosion. If it uses Explosion, then one more will be the last one. starting to dislike the color green. I'm not actually serious on that. I do like green. Orange is still my favorite, though. It's not shiny. That's all that matters. It's not shiny, that's all that matters. Bonsai! I hate to sneeze. Also, do have to do this real quick. Nope, nothing on the team that I do want to use. Hello, Carmine. Of course. So, I'm actually going to try to go back to here. Back to that mountaintop that I was fighting before. Because if I want to do this, where I do have to have 2 Pokemon, then I may as well try to actually go for Porygon 2! Sorry, I like Porygon 2. Cybertech. Always the nickname for my Porygons. Cybertech. Alright. I gotta use Crunch instead of Brick Break, because otherwise it's not going to faint. Well, not gonna break out. Okay, let me try something actually. There's that point right over there. What happens? Actually, better idea. Habitat unknown. Yes, I'm looking up. I'm looking it up. What makes it shiny is it's black. Core is black. That's what the shiny is. So I'm guessing different areas around the map might have specific colors that I'm looking for. Hence why I was trying to go up back where I was before. That's green, not blue. There's a mini ore right there. So, if my hypothesis is correct, when I break open this mini ore, it should not be green. And it shouldn't be yellow. It's probably going to be one of two form colors of blue. There we go. See what that means. If the coloration is dependent on where it actually is at, then where I need to go is wherever the color most likely is going to be orange. And I can only think of one area. But to prove the point, there was another mini over here. Somewhere. Where the fuck did it go? There it is. Thanks. Also, there's a Beldum right here. I would use Beldum for my team, but the thing is, we've already used Metagross before in the past, I believe. Now comes the fun part. How long is it going to take before it actually catches? Because for non-legendaries, Beldum has one of the worst catch rates ever. think when I was playing Sword and Shields DLC, Beldum was also giving me a heck of a hard time. Even with a timer ball, it still wasn't working. When you have a party of Pokemon that's forming behind you, at that point you might just have to call it quits for now. I'm really gonna need like a status condition in order to get Beldum at this point. Also, for my estimation, it's around here that I need to be. I believe, at least. Smeargle's over there and Savannah by him, okay. Where's mountainous points on this area? Are there mountainous points on this area? There? Might be our best bet over there. Also, you know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of Sword and Shield, that rock cluster that you have to walk under. Also, a random Pyroar up here. King of the Rock. Now it's King of the Dirt. Also, why is there a nest there? That's weird. This seemed to be one of the higher points of this area, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. That seems like a new move. I don't remember seeing something called Upper Hand. Yeah, nothing's there. Cool, so that leaves one more area then. Higher. We need to go higher. My prediction's right. It'll be up here. Somewhere. Oh. Also, one of my other theories was wrong then. You can actually get Electabuzz and Elekid in this game then. And not the other version. What Pokemon are the version exclusives then? They've always done something version exclusive wise. Also, there's a Minior right there. As well as I think a Scraggy. Unfortunately, I can't use a Scraggy because I've already done it before. I think. Actually, I wouldn't be able to use a Scraggy because I already have Muck, which is already a Dark type. I do have to go for the Minior first. Yes! There you are. And at the lowest level that we've seen compared to everything else. We'll work on it. Alright, time to do a little few things real quick. I know, it's a crazy thought. Anyways. So since I have 2 Pokemon now officially, I now can actually proceed on with the actual adventure. Even though this battle is going to suck. I know for a fact I'm going to lose this one. Let's just notice there's Skarmory there. Hello, Carmine. Hello again. Someone seems so prim and proper. And And in your clothes, too. What do you mean? I haven't changed at all since I last left. I have different clothes on. Which position? Well, I'm gonna be ready for some pain, alright. Level 74. Fuck me. No thanks. Yeah, we're gonna lose this fight. I'm not even gonna try to fight with, like, revives and whatnot. If I'm doing this right. That's fine. I've got plenty more money. Oh, master outbreaks have reset themselves. Actually, since now we have two Pokemon, we can issue a double battle. Oh, I got a full stat boost from that one. Heh. That's twice now that I've gotten the boosts. Even my Mega never actually had that much luck with this. Oh no, it's raining. It's gonna make my meteor all wet. To answer your question, to answer your statement, no. Not really an expert. Should have. I should have a lucky egg, I could be wrong. There we go. It's free! Now this might work, this might not work. We'll see. Nope. That's a lot of experience boosted in one go. What happens if I fight you? Oh, heh. Update's been downloaded, so now I can actually transfer Pokemon around. It's very easy for me to travel over a certain number of yardage. At this point, though, I do feel like I'm getting close to a stopping point. Which kind of sucks because it doesn't really feel like I made as much progress as I probably should be. But at the same time, I'm down at the same disadvantage as I was when I did the previous DLC. I have much weaker of a Pokemon. Surprised that wasn't a one-hit KO. Actually, no, I shouldn't not be surprised. I'm also aware of something I made mistake-wise, so... something I thought of. So, at least for right now, this is where I'll be cutting off for this session. I'm also going to go ahead and fix said mistakes that I need to make off session as well too, so we'll see the fixes next time you guys come around, so we'll see you guys around.